Sarawak is best known for tourist attractions around Kuching or Miri. There is so much more to the province than this though. Sarawak life is synonymous with rural life, simple, slow and wholesome. Malaysia's longest river, the Rejang, is the main artery of Sarawak, and most settlements are located around the banks of the Rejang and its tributary rivers. The river is life. Trade, farming and transport happens around it. Come on a journey with us to discover some of the hidden gems of the land of the Hornbill.
Welcome to Sibu!
This week on East West, we visit the Plessis family. They live in Sibu, home of the largest fresh market in Malaysia. They show us around town and invite us to their home to see what they keep themselves busy with. We then travel to Niah, some of the world's most spectacular limestone caves. From there, we travel to Mabul Island, the departure point of the world-famous Sipadan dive site. It is also here where you can get a unique look into the life of the Bajau sea gypsies.
This is a wharf where all the ferry boats come from up and not really downriver, but upriver where a lot of the settlements are, and a lot of these places are inaccessible by road.
Yeah. So
they use these ferries to come to Sibu because this is basically the biggest town in the area.
Yeah.
And also we've noticed when we've come here is you'll see sick people getting off the ferries straight into the ambulance. And I mean, it acts as a sort of an ambulance as well.
Yeah.
Ambulance ferry for the area. Yeah, we're coming up to the entrance of the ferry, and you can see as well, I mean, right outside is a whole lot of buses from the outlying areas also come here, and just beyond, we'll get into the picture now, is the fresh market.
Yeah.
And what is the biggest one in Sarawak, and apparently the biggest one in Malaysia, fresh market.
Yeah, I've heard that.
And obviously a lot of people, it's the hub of the area. People come do all their shopping, and everything happens here. We're here at ECK, so let's go buy some meat for the biltong. It's one of our delicacies we've learned how to cook in Sibu. Slow roasted, done well. Fantastic.
South Africa pack and pairs. Very expensive. This is like 40 rand a kilo, more than that, 45 rand a kilo.
Unfortunately not South African, but New Zealand, but just as good. A delicacy in these parts, it is on the pricey side. About 300 rand in South Africa. Right, here we are. This is what we use for our biltong. I've found it doesn't really matter about the cut. You normally want a decent cut, but somehow, don't know what they do to it, but it's pretty tender. and excellent quality. Okay, right, let's go off to a lower cafe for Laksa Sarawak and a nice roti canai with a teh tarik.
Sounds good.
Here we are, 8:30 in the morning. We're having this roti canai, which is like a pancake with a curry sauce, lentil curry sauce. And Darren over here is having the Laksa Sarawak, which is chicken, prawns, curry sauce with noodles. Very different to our bacon and eggs, toast, cereal. Asians love their spicy food and they see nothing wrong with having this as a breakfast. Okay, my drink as well is the teh tarik. Teh tarik is basically tea made with condensed milk. Cooking isn't a big culture amongst all the families. They'll eat out far more than they'll cook at home. In the Malaysian sectors you get the mamak stores, in the Chinese sectors you get the kopitiams. It's basically a big get together of people, of families, with no hassle of mom cooking at all. Originally from Johannesburg, South Africa, more specifically West Rand. Lived there, well, Rosa's lived there all her life, and I was there since about 1985. We left South Africa in 2003 to move to Taiwan, where I got work as an English foreign language teacher. We stayed in Taiwan for about 4 years. Moved to South Korea for a year, and now I was in East Malaysia for 4 years, and now in our 5th year we've come to East Malaysia. Okay, obviously my main reason for leaving South Africa was, first of all, I could not find work as a horticulturist stroke landscaper, and made the huge shift of changing professions from landscaping into education. Found that I liked the work and have made a career out of it.
Generally I get up 6:30, see that they go off to work and school, then I just do the general household chores that a lady would do, the washing, the ironing, the cleaning of the house. I like to work in the garden. When we first got here we had no garden, and now through the months we've managed to get it like it is at the moment. We're now thinking, because Darren and I are unable to work in Asia, we've decided to start our own business. We're making biltong, bacon, and hopefully we will be able to start making boerewors soon. The market at the moment is slow because we've only just started, but hopefully we will be able to produce more products and get the market running now.
Best and worst thing, love and hate, Malaysia?
Love the food. Miss from home is some of the creature comforts that you just grew up with, and after a while you sort of lose touch of those things that you really, really miss. Worst thing, obviously most people, and I sort of tend to agree with them, is the climate. You've got a 24/365 summer climate, Sunrise 6 o'clock, sunset 6 o'clock. The heat does get to you with a constant low 30s. But then again, I left South Africa. One of the reasons I left is because of the dry winter climate on the Highveld.
So, anybody want to say hi to back home?
Well, I think basically, yeah, friends and family. And more importantly, our mothers. And hope they're all okay. Okay.
Hello.
Bye everyone.
Bye.
Ons gaan nou die Niah grotte sien. The Niah caves are located around 65 kilometers from Miri and is greatly underappreciated as tourists prefer the Mulu caves. The Niah caves, however, are spectacular in their own right. There are several chambers, but the main chamber is roughly 1 kilometer long and half a kilometer wide. Evidence of human settlement as old as 40,000 years have been found in these caves. It is well worth a visit if you're ever in the area.
Ons is nou binne in die grotte en ek is so bly ek het my eie flitslig hier gebring want dit is verskriklik donker hier onder. As jy nie jou eie flitslig het nie, is dit nie die beste idee om af te gaan nie. Dit is baie diep en ver hier af. Tot hier het ons ongeveer 3 kilometer geloop en ek weet nie hoe ver af ons nou moet gaan nie. Kom ons kyk hoe dit gaan. Donker hier binne. En ons is heeltemal omring deur die grot en ek is verskriklik klaustrofobies. So dis nie die gemaklikste oomblik van my lewe nie. Maar dit is eintlik net ongelooflik om te dink hoe ver jy onder die grond is. En selfs eintlik bo die grond. Maar ja, dit is 'n baie eienaardige gevoel vir my.
Besides offering spectacular diving, Mabul Island is particularly interesting as you can find the fascinating Bajau people here. The Bajau are a group of people who essentially have no nationality. They are seafaring nomads who live their entire lives on boats. Originating from the Philippines, they are now no longer part of any nation. Living off the ocean, the Bajau people go on land only to trade or buy fuel, rice and other essentials.